welcome on Hackages. My name is Devi. In this video, we're going to talk about enums in TypeScript. And the idea there is to show you how enums is also a documentation tool that TypeScript provides you to write some really cool JavaScript code. So let me walk you through that. We're going to create an enum first. Just gonna call it direction. Okay. And we're going to give it a right direction here, right, and then left direction. Okay. Now let's create a user, and that user is going to have we're gonna create a type here, user, and we're going to say in that type there is a direction associated with it. Okay. And I would just put it as direction. Now on the right side, what you could already see is the fact that by creating enum, we generated this piece of code right there, right? Here, if I add a direction element to that user, so let me first type it, and now let's make sure that we have a direction element, and that is direction dot, let's say, left here. Now, we can see indeed that the user is being generated right here, and the code is basically a simple JavaScript thing, but when you look at it from this perspective, you see indeed that the compiler has created an object direction and use some quite advanced technique in JavaScript to create that object. But fundamentally, you don't need, in certain case, this generated code right there, right? So what you could do indeed is just to pass it as a const enum. So what it does is just a way to say, hey, this is gonna be left, this is gonna be right. So it will give you the value, the final value as you need it. But as you can see now on the right side, it's completely gone. So the direction enums here is a good approach to write code and think of TypeScript as a documentation tool for your JavaScript code. That's basically the point of this video. I have another video where I go deep into explaining enums really and what const does behind the scene, because there are some gotchas you want to avoid when using enums, const enum. I will see you on the next tip. You take care. Cheers.